Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the All-Stars. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starting pitcher in this one, Chen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Okay, all set to go. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. That one not close. So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Miguel Andujar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Checks over to first, back safely. Chen, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2025. Swings and misses. Going along.
1 strike. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Lawrence Yamaguchi. There's the strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Braxton Garrett. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Lynn. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball left side. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Here's some real power at the plate. Yu Chang, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. How you lead the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Chen back to work. Strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's out to center field. Chen. 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conant. Drove in their only run in last night's game. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher Agustin Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Queens. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 39. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. On the ground, right side, Lopez. Slings to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1. Kevin Parada now at the plate.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side, Lopez fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Left fielder, number 25.
So up next, Chen. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Pitch misses. 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Just missed. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Going to count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. This one in the air. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Miami order. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. First time up, he grounded to third. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Schwartz sizing this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's 1 down.
Shortstop, number 9.
Now at the plate, Chang. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Hit in the air, left field. Andujar squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 98.
And now the center fielder, Chen, led off the game with a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. And strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Lopez. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Andujar measures 6 feet even, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Edwards stands in now and watches strike 1. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Lawrence Yamaguchi, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field into the dive, and he got it.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Lynn. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here is Yu Chang. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Long gone. His 28th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So here's the cleanup hitter, How You Lee. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. And a base hit right there. One down. And next is the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Throw is cut off, goes to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now the catcher up to hit, Kevin Parada. Grounded out his first time up. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitch.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's going to be Chen. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Chen back to work. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Out. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 1.
In the air, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. In there at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and he'll play it on a bounce.
Now batting third baseman.
And at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. First pitch misses. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. And it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. First time up was a pop out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next pitch misses. And that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Liner, base hit. Coming home. Safe. It's 4-1. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
That one close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's towards center. Grisham settles under it and makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Lynn.
Number 15.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hit in the air out to center field. Chen. And there's 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Edwards at first, 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Pulls that one foul. The Marlins trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to 1 velocity and stay there.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Digging in, Griffin Conine. Fouled off to the right. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 2 left on to the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars out front here, 4-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jesus Tinoco.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chang now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's a big power threat. How you lead. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender getting ready to go. Cronin, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now here is number 39. That one almost got him. That one fouled off. Popped up right side. Yamaguchi settles underneath it, nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like...
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Wayne Lynn.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Hawley in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Ramirez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to first, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now for the Marlins, Trent Grisham.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Zabrowski in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Ball one there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one hit to first, and it gets by him.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Just off the outside edge.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Double play ball to second. And 2 away now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's Miguel Andujar. He's been a great free agent sign. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And here's the catcher, Kevin Parada. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable. Does a good job behind the plate, but offensively.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now the left fielder, Chen. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Out towards left center, Andujar sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting number 88.
And now, Sung. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And the batter now, Chang. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the ground to the left. Here's Lopez for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Lynn back to work. Down the left field line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Lawrence Yamaguchi. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Edwards into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Coming home. He'll score to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Sanchez digs in now. 1 for 3. Just missed. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Wayne Lynn is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Chang gets the ball now.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That one ripped. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Conine now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike.
Yamaguchi stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And now the count is even.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one to first. Lee. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Chinese Taipei lead it 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Declan Cronin.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Chen stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now it's the second baseman, Lin. In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll get off into the seats. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Now the third baseman, Yu Chang. He's already homered in this game. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Christian Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Now into the ball game on defense, Lyle Lynn. He takes over behind the plate. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball one.
Ball two.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. Out. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Otto Lopez now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.